Hello and welcome back to Somerville Place using the Max Manless character. We are back and I want to apologize for the last video that I posted. I posted it about 2 or 3 weeks back and I was not feeling very good. I'm still not over whatever it was that I was dealing with. Some stuff going on. But I am doing a lot better. Anyway, I wanted to finish out this video, or at least get another 15 minutes done on this video, and post it for you. And I'm going to say once again, I apologize for being away for a while. Some stuff went down, and let's just say that this month that just recently passed has been a very unfun month. Anyway, I wanted to finish working on this settlement and hopefully get back into the game a little bit and start building some newer, more Raider-esque areas. So here we are, and let's continue. Alright, so I'm going to start with putting down some stuff for defense. I'm going to need generators, and I'm going to be equipping all the generators together. Like I did in previous Raider settlements, I did use the missile turrets to actually give these people defense. However, unlike the regular settlements, I did not use the missile turrets with them because these missile turrets are extremely dangerous, and they do a hell of a lot of damage. We're just going to get them going. I'm going to put all the pillars up and everything, attached them all to electric generators, and we move on to the next part. Now you can see all those guns are up and running, it looks like. So next thing, I'm going to make an attempt to put a piece of wall up, and apparently it's not working, so we'll scrap that for now. Let's try to get some power to the Nuka World radio transmitter. And once we get this up and running, the guy who talks on it, I said it before and I'll say it again, I enjoy his rants. So I might just actually record some of that on this video. I don't know if I'm going to get a strike on it or not. I highly doubt it because I don't have too many subscribers. Last I checked, I had 128. And I know I've been gone for a while, so but you're 128 that have been sticking around. I really do appreciate you guys. I appreciate you coming over, taking whatever bit of time out your day just to come and listen to me go. At this point, I'm going to hush up for a little bit and let you listen to the Nuka World Raiders.
Without him, we'd be screwed. And then you get right back up, you get out there, and you tear some shit up. You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. Hey, anybody listening? Got some good news for you. All those damn robots in the Galactic Zone, no longer a problem, thanks to our kick-ass overboss. And the overboss has decided to leave the Galactic Zone in the hands of the Pack. Means a whole new section of Nuka World will smell like a Brahmin pen, but what can you do? And if it's ours, do you all realize what this means? Nuka World! It all belongs to us. All of it. Hell yeah, man. Here's a little something which I know you've all heard pieces of before, only this time you've got Red Eye, the master of storytelling, to lay it on you.
So, for some reason, the Raider Radio stopped recording at this point. Alright, well, I guess you got a little bit of Red Eye there. Usually he tells a story, and it's most of the time kind of funny. But you can only really hear him if you get the DLC, Nuka World. And, I don't know, hopefully, I was able to pick up some more of his storytelling and some of what he said at some point in this video. And we'll hear some more from him. But right now, I'm going to start working on the top here a little bit. I need to get out of this spot. I sort of jump myself into like a glitch here. So if that happens, just fast travel back to the location. At this point, I'm just going to try to elevate the house up a little bit. I struggled by trying to put some ladders in. I eventually got it. I got some ladders coming off of the main platform onto the other parts of the house, and I'm going to have these ladders kind of like entryways from the ground all the way up. So that's what I plan on doing next. It's probably gonna be one of those other things where it's not going to be perfect, but like I said before, and I'll say it again, have fun with the raider settlements, camps, whatever, because that's where you can really just try different things, and you can experiment, and you can make them look real cool and real junky all at the same time. And I mean, depending, you can also make them very unique looking.
You might want to think twice before heading in there to check it out. You rejects understand what this means? Nuka World is ours, man. The whole friggin' park.
Alright, from up here, I'm going to start adding some fencing, and I'm going to try to kind of build this up a little bit. Once again, a little more defense. I don't know how smart these raiders are, especially after their, hop and jet or whatever they're doing. So we're going to put some fencing down, and we're going to put that all across the top for the most part, and then we'll move on from there. I'm also going to put up some more defense posts, because if I remember correctly, the amount of raiders that keep on showing up, it just keeps on going up, and you need more jobs for the raiders that come around. So one of the easiest ones to do is just send them to the guard posts, on top of adding the machine guns and everything to make the defense a little bit better. As long as you want to hold this type of settlement from regular settlers for a while, this is a good way to set it up. I mean, you can always build a settlement, whether it's for raiders or for regular settlers, to fail by not giving them enough defense or whatever. But it's all up to you. Alright, well, it's raining, it's getting late, so let's go and try to sleep for a little bit, and hopefully tomorrow looks a little bit better than today did, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I slept for about 3 days in this area, and I guess it just rains most of the time. So it's going to just continue being dark. This is after I've already brightened up the video a little bit, so we're just going to add street lights, and we're going to just put all these street lights onto the generators that I already have kind of thrown around. We're going to hook up this generator, or these lights, to the radio, and the radio is already hooked up to the other generator, so all the lights are now connected. And now we can see the settlement a little bit better. This place is starting to look a little bit more like a raider settlement. I'm actually kind of liking the way that it's coming together. I did notice here that we're actually low on the power that we need to have everything running. If you look up there, I circled the power, and you can see that it's orange. So we're going to a red, but either one, it's a different color than the rest of the bar up there. So we're going to add some sort of power to get that last gun up and running. And I'm going to add a couple more of these shack bridge looking things to sort of put a generator on there and make it look even more Raider-esque. And apparently that's not the only thing that needs to be powered, because as you see up there, our power is still in the red or orange. Oh, I'm going to hunt for what else needs power.
Listen up, all you disciples, operators, pack, guys, and whoever the hell else is out there these days. Thanks to the hard work of our kick-ass overboss, I'm happy to report that the Safari Zone is no longer a death trap. All those crazy-ass mutated animals have been taken care of. The overboss has left the pack in charge out there. They're probably thrilled to have their own cages now. If you've been keeping score at home, you know what this means. The whole goddamn park is ours. Yeah! This here is a song I wrote totally by myself without any help at all. Red Eye original, you could say.
Well, now usually Red Eye starts singing this song with his guitar and everything, but I'm guessing because of the way that I recorded this video, all the songs were deleted. Maybe I can try to find the whole length of Radar Radio somewhere. Maybe I can post a link to it or something. I don't know. But I do suggest checking it out if you get the chance to. It's entertaining enough. But now that I know that you're not going to hear the amount of stuff that I want you to hear, but that's all right. All right, now let's do a quick run to the top here. There you go. And I'm going to extend out this a little bit farther, build up the top section here a little bit more. So I'm going to build the top part up. I'm going to add some more fencing. I'm going to add another defense post. And we'll have that pretty much done. A couple more flooring pieces. Try to get, any holes out of the top there where your raiders can fall through because they're not the brightest people in the world. And I'm going to put a power armor display, a couple of them up here. And then I'm probably going to make this into like a little like shack or building or something along with everything else. And to save us some time, I just wanted to say, okay, basically I just took some of the original shack pieces and I made walls and ceilings out of them. I also put some pillars up, some posts up and whatever to make it look like it's a piece that was added to the house. And then I'm going to take some more posts. These posts in particular are from the Far Harbor DLC. And I'm going to put those up to try to support this piece that's kind of floating in the air. And we'll continue after this is done. And I spent way too much time putting these posts up, so I'm going to speed up through all of this because this is a big time saver just right here. But as you can see, I just ran the post down the side of the house to make it all connect to the top there, to make it almost look like a tree fort type of deal. All right, right here I adjusted the video a little bit so you can actually see what was going on. This is pretty much what this settlement or base or whatever you want to call it is looking like. I'm going to put some more entryways through this spot and probably some more defense and get it going like that, and continue from there. This next part I did a lot of just kind of decorating, putting things around, putting some more lighting in, putting some more electricity in, running wires. Nothing that I haven't shown before, nothing super spectacular, no little tricks or whatever. I just kind of wanted to brighten it up so that I can actually make the video back to like a normal colors instead of brightening it up because it looks terrible right now. So let me adjust that real quick. And I think with going back to the default settings, you can kind of see what it's supposed to look like now instead of kind of washed out. I think it's bright enough. Let me know in the comments if it's not. And yeah, we're starting to get definitely something that looks pretty much like a raider settlement. There's a lot of just stuff kind of attached to here. It's actually almost starting to look like maybe even a little bit more organized than raider stuff, almost like some of the gunners would put up. So I mean, this place is probably too good for the raiders to begin with. I mean, they have food, even though they don't want to grow any of it. They have shelter, they have the drugs, which in those like chem dispensers, you can always go and sell those drugs for a good little bit of money. And because they're raiders, I'm not going to give them like the best beds in the world. I already did that down in the house part. Up here, I think I'm just going to throw a bunch of mattresses and some other miscellaneous things that they can like sit on or sleep on, because I figured if you're kind of a wanderer like raiders especially, or gunners, or even scabbers I guess would be the other ones, you're just going to take whatever you can find and you're going to bring it to your home spot. I mean, we have people doing that in real life right now as we speak, all over the United States anyway, especially in the warmer climates. And yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to do in a settlement like this one here. I'm not going to seal up every single wall. I am not going to make everything as structurally safe like I do with some of my regular settlers, because we are talking about a bunch of freaking chematic, thieves, robbers, killers, murderers, etc., etc. However, I figured, they would probably put a couple chemical dispensers inside or close to like the inside, especially in a spot like this where it's raining all the time, but we have the generator, we're going to have to add to it to make it work. So instead of strategically placing a generator, I'm just going to kind of put it right next to the chem machine and let the smoke kind of cough them out, because I don't really care. We'll also add some more of the conduits to that generator to put to turn some lights on that are on this level. I guess you can call it a level. I guess you can call it a level. I would call it a level. And you know what? I think that's about it. I think I'm going to call this settlement done. So before it gets too much longer, because I'm looking at already 16 minutes, I guess we'll take a quick run through so I can show you a 360 view of the spot. Don't really know how to access the camera, the flying camera or whatever. I don't even know if you can do that on consoles. But yeah, this is a Raider camp. No mods, just the regular DLCs and a little bit of time. And, I don't even know if it's really creative or not. I think it's a little creative, but that's up to personal deciphering. But anyway, I think that's about it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry it took forever to get out there. Hopefully my videos will come out on a more normal basis, but we'll see. Anyway, have a good evening, afternoon, or morning. Bye now.